Hey everybody, it's the Dudes with Attitude podcast. That's right, your favorite collective of wrestling boomers is back and reliving the greatest era of professional wrestling, the WWF Attitude Era. I am your host, the good Dr. Legend, joined as always with my esteemed colleagues, the magnificent Brett Evers.
For the tens and tens of PAL fans.
What the fuck? The Supreme Submission Machine, Angelo.
To be the man. Woo! You got it. Nope, that's not it. Damn it, that's not it. I'm the best there is. Nope, that's not it either. You will go 1-on-1 with the great one. That's it.
And no ego, Weasel Magnific.
Everybody ha! Has a price.
I thought you were having a stroke there for a second.
The Galeberg streak continues, guys. We're up to 2 now.
That two?
He's
Ding,
going
ding, ding.
strong. He's trying to keep it up. We're trying to help him out. He's doing a lot better with his schedule, which is nice. We missed him. We missed him a lot. I'm really glad we're able to keep
Yeah,
him. So,
I'm happy.
guys, the countdown to WrestleMania is upon us. We are 3 shows away from the big event, the happening, the beginning of the quote-unquote Austin era. Spoiler alert. But the shows as of now have been pretty good so far. What are you guys expecting for this episode?
And I feel like I'm going to be disappointed if we don't get another good show. Just, it feels like every show right now should be building and building and building and building and building to climax. So that when you get to WrestleMania, you're like, mindgasm.
Okay, so let's play a game here. I'm going to go down to each one of you guys, and I want you guys to name one announced match for WrestleMania this upcoming. Announced, not a match that happens, but the one they have announced on a previous episode. All right, Brett, give me one.
Dumpster match.
Who?
New Age Outlaws and Cactus Jack and Chainsaw Charlie.
Okay, I would have also accepted Supreme Jobber. Angelo.
I don't remember.
There's a
Weasel.
few.
I'm gonna go Hawk and no. Goldust and Mark Marrow versus, and then the two girls.
So that match was not announced yet.
Oh,
All right,
Okay.
Brett, you got another one?
Yeah. Because I think they've only announced 3 or 4 of the matches
Mm-hmm.
officially.
Yep.
Trying to go for the harder ones. We'll just do it. The WWF Championship: Stone Cold Steve Austin, Shawn Michaels, Mike
Yeah,
Tyson.
how the fuck
Special
did you
Enforcer.
both miss that, you clowns? Angelo,
I
give me
thought-
another one.
Oh, besides I thought Austin Michaels was off limits because of course that one was there, but I honestly can't name the dumpster match. I knew, and the Austin Michaels. That's it. They have done a very poor job advertising WrestleMania.
So they've announced
Yeah.
2 more, and they are title matches: Shamrock
Yeah.
versus The Rock, and
gonna say that
Owen
one.
versus Triple H for the European
oh
title.
yeah, that guy.
Because the European title one was actually the first after the title WWF title that they announced.
Right, that's correct. So those are the matches that we. And guys, we're 3 weeks to Mania, their biggest show of the year. They've had 7 shows to build this up. There is no way they can be this far behind. It feels like a joke, and not that Mania 14 is this fucking epic classic that everyone goes back to and watches or whatever. Because it's not. I mean, it's pretty. I remember 3 major spots other than the Austin match from that event. Other than that, it's a pretty lackluster show. And going into it, though, you would think they would be promoting it on their flagship program, Raw, but we're not hearing any talk. We get the little spinner thing of WrestleMania, and it says how many weeks away it is, and that's it. It feels bad. I mean, I don't know, you guys. If I were a casual wrestling fan, and I was predicating my purchase of the show based on the card so far, I don't know if I would buy it.
Yeah, I mean it's. Because we know they built up 2 more of the matches last week.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure they're going to announce those this week. So then that'll get us up to 6. Plus, they still got to announce Rock Shamrock. So that's 7.
They announced it a while ago.
Did they?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
they've done
not-
all the titles. All the titles have been.
Nonetheless, though, these last few episodes of Raw have been exponentially better than what
Yes.
Nitro was putting on. And just to let you guys know, like late at nights, I've been actually watching the Nitros around this time, and they have been shit. They have not been very good.
They have.
Which is wondering how they
Yeah.
kept beating Raw all this time. Why it took them so long to overtake Nitro, but I guess they were waiting for the title. But again, this Austin versus Shawn buildup has been kind of casual. Like they've only had
Yeah.
a few spots together in this whole thing. They had the incident last week, and then before that, the last time they were together was the rope incident, which was like 3 or 4 weeks prior. So their buildup has been pretty lackluster, to say the least. But at the end of the day, this is essentially a one card pay per view or one match pay per view. You're buying it for Austin versus Michaels because you want to see Austin win the title.
You know what's funny was I was watching a clip today, and it was Kevin Nash on the Broken Skull sessions with Austin, and the clip was, when did Kevin Nash know that WWE was going to win the war? And he said that when he came into Nitro the day after WrestleMania 14, Kevin Sullivan, who was the booker of WCW at the time, was sitting there shaking his head, and he said, Typhoon just hit us, named WrestleMania. We are screwed. They put the belt on Austin.
As if there was any fucking doubt. Like, who did not see that coming?
I mean, it was pretty clear where the direction was going for that.
I mean, even myself as a mark at that time, I was pretty certain of it, but I was always thinking like, Sean will figure a way to screw Austin. But
I always do it, the Austin.
well, without further ado, guys, let's start the show. If you're joining us on Peacock, we're ready to roll in 3, 2, 1.
This is March 9th, 1998. And just for this one, actually did a 3.6, which is lower than last week.
Really? Oh man,
Yeah.
that does not bode well. I don't
Oh,
like this. Well, this is a taped. This is a taped show.
yeah.
This is
This is the lowest rated Raw for the next 1, 2, 3, several years until 2002, maybe.
Holy
lowest rated.
shit.
Yeah, they never do under a 3.6 after this until 2002.
Whoa.
Jeez.
Oh my god, I forgot to ask while we're watching the intro, guys. What are y'all drinking?
I have so many drinks. So I have an all-day IPA, I have my Squirt Zero Sugar, and I have my Dr. Pepper and cream soda Zero Sugar.
I just got Dr. Pepper cream soda. Holy smokes, it's good. But today I'm actually drinking Coke Zero and A&W Zero.
W Zero is good too.
Chris, what amalgamation of pure sugar did you bring for us today?
I got monsters and nerds.
Wow.
Oh, only one drink?
Yeah, just one today. And some water.
I'm going off script, boys. Offline, all you guys know this, but currently I tested positive for COVID a couple months ago. I'm all right. I'm fine. Okay.
Luis, you get everything. Or Angela, you get everything.
So I gotta replenish my fluids. So I'm drinking Powerade grape drink.
All grape drink.
Yep. Sugar, water, purple.
I get that.
I love that.
Hydration.
I think there's been a shortage of this shit because it's never in the fucking stores when I look for it.
Because
Yeah,
people like me buy
7-Eleven.
10 at a time. That's why.
Yeah, because I'm like, okay. Alicia, my wife, placed an order online for delivery, and she said, "Oh, they have Powerades, great Powerades. How many do you want?" I'm like, "How many do they have?" And she said, "You seriously want me to get all of them?" I'm like, "I mean, if it's like 100, no.
Yeah, if it's a reasonable
90
price.
maybe. We'll talk about it." They had 8, and I was like, "Get all 8."
You got to at that point.
I caught a glimpse of Psycho Sid there. And there's Brett's
Yeah,
fucking
there he
tights.
was. I saw him.
That was the full-on ring on that one.
Damn it,
Where half
Kevin
of that
Dunn.
roster's not even there.
Stop being fucking lazy. You think Triple H will bring back the Pyros?
I don't think so because
No.
that
Someone
was
have had pyros, haven't they? The last
But very-
couple of shows.
but limited pyros, right? Because it's
Yeah,
just too
limited.
much. Look how many ECW shirts there.
I saw that some guys holding an Austin shirt wearing ECFNW shirts. Weird.
Are they in Philly?
You're the fact finder. You check it out.
You're in
Winnipeg.
West Virginia.
West Virginia.
Wow. Most
I know that was
guys
an
who wrestle for
ECW
ECW
hotspot.
can't even spell West Virginia.
Sure, the guys thought that West Virginia was east of Virginia too.
Oh god, here we go.
Okay,
Finally,
good,
oh no. This
good
isn't
way to
breakup
start the
yet.
show. We haven't heard Rock on a Stick in a while.
Oh, there's Rock. He's all the way in the back.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Look at the subtleties of this storytelling. He's back there by himself because he's the star. He's not rolling up as a crew together because he doesn't recognize Farouk's authority.
He's like the wild child just in the back.
Uh-huh.
It's crazy how who we saw The Rock at this time. Little did we know he'd be one of the biggest movie stars on the
Yeah.
planet.
Only that, but by the end of this year, he's champ.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What a fucking
People's
year we're in
champ.
for, boys.
Year's gonna feel like 5 years.
I know.
And the next 3 years are going to be some really great television.
Lots
Raw-
of title changes.
Yeah.
Lots of title changes.
Blackman.
Blackman!
Jesus Christ.
And it's gonna be Ken Shamrock too.
Are they doing a
'Cause I
tag
think
team match?
That's what I'm guessing if I had to.
Wait a second.
honestly, like the longest reign anyone has in the Attitude Era is only like 6 months.
Did,
Champion.
did I
after
deceive
Austin
me,
and-
or did that set say fucking Blackman's carrying Filipino sticks?
No, I didn't
Might
hear
have.
that.
I was looking at the
Hey,
subtitles.
Shamrock.
Listen to this goddamn pop he gets. Bullshit. This guy is over.
Yeah, but he didn't have McMahon's one other thing: mic skills.
You know what though?
Yeah.
Triple H wouldn't have booked him either because he's too small. He's like Angle's height.
No, Triple H likes the tiny.
No, Triple H did
Triple
really
H
well in
isn't- yeah,
Exorcism.
he's
But
about
remember he
skill.
was trying. No, it wasn't bullshit. There's that famous story where he was trying to get Angle, no one to not put the title
Oh,
on Angle.
that was back then. This is now though.
I'm just telling you, like.
Back then, Triple H was all about Triple H.
Uh-huh.
I mean, let's be honest.
Well, the funniest part about Triple H is in this era, it's Rock, Austin, McFoley, and Triple H is kind of like that fourth wheel that just tries too hard. But he kind of like outlasted all three of them and just stayed in WWE and married the boss's daughter. So
He was like, Vince,
And he
what
was
if I
that,
got on
like, perennial
roids?
mid-card.
But I'm not talking regular roids. I'm talking super steroids. I want to be inflated like you shove a fucking bike pump up my ass, Vince.
I've never seen a Triple H match that I was like, wow, that was a good match. Like I don't think much of him as a performer.
He is the world's most successful mid-carder, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's
And I know he gets a lot of
Whoa.
compliments by getting worked in the ring, because a lot of guys like working with him because it's easy. But there are a lot of jobbers I could say that about too.
yeah.
Does fucking
Like
Brooklyn
Steve
Brawler
Lombardi.
deserve the
Yeah.
fucking... There you go, yeah.
I mean, that dude should be. If he's not in the Hall of Fame, he should be. From longevity in the
Oh,
company.
they're just beating the shit out of Farouk right now.
Oh,
Oh,
Did I tell you I finally watched all of season 2 of Young Rock?
Oh, how'd you like it?
I did like it. I'm mad though because the Christmas special got taken down before I could watch it. So that's the only episode I didn't get to watch was the Christmas episode.
Isn't it weird to see this fucking people's elbow as a setup move?
yeah.
I do
That's
not
how
like
I
it.
always remember it. I remember it as the setup move. Remember, I was shocked when that's now the finisher.
That's
An
the
elbow
dumbest.
drop?
That's the dumbest fucking finisher. What the fuck is
What
going on
happened
with
to
the
the tape there?
The mouse on the wheel back at Peacock must have tripped up a little bit.
So,
It's weird seeing these guys wrestle. But hey, we're getting some matches. I'm happy with that.
And this
Funny
match is a pretty good.
I've been watching the WWE stream on Peacock lately because my stuff that comes on at lunch hasn't been on, and we also had having issues with Spectrum and their stupid app not working. And one of the shows they did was the best of APA.
What?
I kid you not. As we go along in the like right now, Farouk looks old. Does not look this old in like 99 and 2000. Like he actually looks younger than he does now.
I think it's because he loses weight.
He loses weight, but he also gets a little more tone.
Because he's kind of chonky right here.
Yeah.
And that singlet does not fucking do any help for him.
Looks like he went for a punch.
Nation of masturbation. I love these guys. China is on steroids. Man, I miss this era.
Nation of masturbation. Imagine that song. We are the nation of masturbation. Nation of masturbation.
What the hell?
Yeah, they
Oh.
messed up this tape, didn't they?
Jeez.
They might have messed up the tape because remember they're still using tape back then.
Well, there's a whole
Oh.
warehouse.
They didn't they use tape until they
They
went
just
to
called-
HD.
They called it on there right now.
Yeah, they actually said, "Hey, sorry, apologize for the broadcast error." So it's a broadcast error.
Wow.
Rock's gonna get his cardio in today.
Oh,
Yeah, Shamrock.
Damn you,
Oh,
damn you, Shamrock. Did you do a move off the ground, not off the ropes?
all right, Shamrock, slow the fuck down, my boy.
he's got like
he
one.
thinks this UFC so it's like I got 3 minutes to finish this guy.
Yeah, when you wrestle Shamrock, you're going off the rope 100 times. There it is.
Oh, it looks so dangerous. Oh, there it goes. That's our first.
Oh, there we go.
Night.
You know what? People give WCW shit for all the false finishes they have. They fucking forget that WWE is guilty of this shit too. I
Yeah.
don't think we've had a single night, where they had all clean matches.
You know, fun fact, 2 weeks ago, once Triple H took over, it had 2 DQ finishes, but that was to progress storylines. And then last week it was 0.
Wow. I've heard nothing but good things about the product the last couple weeks.
Yeah, it's good. It's doing amazing now.
It's weird because Raw used to be such a drag. Now Raw is one of the better shows every week. The 3 hours does not drag anymore. Like it's actually entertaining.
I love this. We were talking about this last week. The bell ringing over and over again.
Oh yeah. Oh, the restart. They restarted the match. What?
What's the ref still doing in here? It's not. Oh shit!
Belly to belly.
And Farouk's holding him back. Oh man, I thought I was gonna put him in the ankle lock and like hold him there. Tell him to go back and finish it.
Oh,
Oh shit!
Oh,
Oh, right in front of his boys.
Go on.
oh no!
I love Kurt Angle. Angle never transitioned to his ankle lock that smooth. Shamrock does it like it's like a fucking ingrained in his DNA. Like he rolled over and got his ankle, and it was in. Like Shamrock, the Angle, you'd see him like fiddling around with the foot or whatever. Look at the look on Shamrock's face. This is good shit.
I love the way they're building this. They have slow built the breakup. It's not like Vince McMahon post 2004 where he would just break this thing up after 2 weeks in like one fell swoop. He's slowly building this breakup.
Look
I
at
want
Rock
to say
selling
he
that
started
ankle.
like. I want to say after the brand split, that's really when you saw the loss of factions. WWE.
It's a good way to start the show. I'm happy. I'm pretty pleased with that first opening match.
The match wasn't bad. It was a typical tag match, but Blackman and Shamrock made it kind of dynamic with their moveset, so it's pretty decent match. I wasn't bored. I watched it.
Yeah. Oh shit, he's out there. They're gonna talk to his ass. Well, I joined DX because they have 2 letters in their name. It's easy for me to spell. Stone Cold. I don't know if he's an ice cream or a bald man, and I don't want to support him.
And when you talk about Tyson, you gotta put in a little bit of the lisp too.
You want to hear what happened recently with Mike Tyson? Hulu is about to air a documentary series on Mike Tyson, and apparently Mike doesn't agree with the content. I don't think got any endorsement money for it, because they're using his likeness. So the UFC was going to help promote the show, and then Mike Tyson called Dana White and said, they're screwing me over, and Dana White said, all right. So the UFC pulled the plug on promoting the show.
Wow.
It's kind of power Mike Tyson still has, dude. One phone
What
call.
kind? What?
I mean,
from-
Dana White also is a huge boxing fan, so that sounds like something that he would.
That's a weird
do.
promotion, though.
I didn't look at Mike Tyson's criminal case very closely, but someone said something to me that made a lot of sense. As soon as he got out of jail, the first thing he said was, "Where is that bitch hiding? I'll show her what a rape looks like."
Yeah, it sounds like Tyson.
But I
Yes.
mean, but
It does sound like Tyson.
But I mean, again, who would say that if they're guilty of rape?
Right.
Yeah.
They should do a documentary about that.
That would be good.
There's been so many Tyson movies and documentaries. Like Michael Jai White played Mike Tyson back in the mid-90s. Yeah.
Here it is. Go on a hard camera. Get on a hard camera.
You know what's
For it.
funny? Before, as I got older, I didn't realize why it took them so long to rip the shirt off, because they want to get as many photos as they can so they can put them on magazines and all that kind of stuff, right? Like,
Same thing happened with Hulk Hogan and Jay Leno. Leno got
Yep.
Hogan in an armbar, and it was like a minute-long armbar. Like, why are they doing this? Hundreds of cameras are on the side taking photos, and guess what was on the front page of every newspaper on Monday morning?
Jay Leno.
That's something else you miss. Is all the flashing light bulbs too.
The flashbulb. That's a fucking part of wrestling.
for the benefit of those with flash photography. I'm telling you, we are in for a really, really good series because there's so much good stuff coming. Like I'm looking at the ratings and how they go up in like late 98, 99.
Generation X-Lax.
That was funny back in 1998.
These
Funny
guys
in 2022.
What happened? Wait a second. How dare they? These fuckers are glossing over it. I want to know what's up with this China lawsuit, damn it. Are they just going to walk away from the story?
Did they just drop this whole storyline? Like,
China should have been out here in a fucking Jim Cornette neck brace. Like not saying anything, just doing the same poses and everything, just in the brace, selling it.
Cannot be with us tonight. Wow, what? Before we bring him to you, let's take a look at a little footage from last week.
We just saw this, you prick.
ay, ay, ay.
Steve Austin,
Oh, this is different.
Whammo!
Whammo!
All right, that's good. That's
Caleb,
some good
that's
heel
funny.
heat. And they keep zooming in.
That was funny.
Do you know what match WWE just put on their YouTube channel for free? Austin versus Michaels, King of the Ring 97.
Oh my god. I remember watching that match. We ordered that pay-per-view. I don't remember shit from that pay-per-view other than Austin and Michaels getting double DQ'd
For
for,
beating the shit
for
out of the
doing their
referee.
finishers on the ref. That bugs me so much. I don't like it when they put past King of the Ring winners in the next King of the Ring. There's no point from being in there. And if they're in there, congratulations, WWE. You dropped the fucking ball because you messed up their push. Like, what in God's name was Austin doing in the 97 King of the Ring? He won the Royal Rumble that year.
Because he has to win 2.
He has to win 2 King of the Ring.
The best part, the most enjoyable moment for the Heartbreak Kid is when I went
Sean must be happy. He's like, he doesn't have to work all week or do anything.
No, he's in chill mode. What a
For
champ.
What a champ.
Yeah, Perka High,
Yeah, he's got weeds and cocaine.
and Norcos, and fucking.
Sean, what are you eating? Powder donuts. Shut up.
It's just sugar.
What are you doing? I'm baking a cake. I'm baking a cake. There's an episode of Reno 911 where they break into a guy's house. He's cooking up coke or whatever, and they're like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, got cocaine on his face, and on his powder on his balls. He's like, "I'm baking a cake." He's like, "You're baking a cake." Huh? That show is a hidden fucking gem.
Oh, I love Reno
Are
911.
you selling? What are you selling? Oranges, Terry? I'll take some.
7-hand jobs for $3 a pop.
How do you sell those oranges? I like go reach in there and I'm like, here are your oranges, and you reach into the car and give them the oranges. The first season of Reno 911 is absolute gold. I missed that. I missed that, and you have to watch it censored because the bleeps make it.
Yeah,
They brought it back, didn't they? Reno 911?
it's not good.
Yeah, I watched one episode. I'm like,
It was on Paramount.
yeah, it kind of loses the lackluster. I will say this: I watched the new MacGruber show. That was good.
You know, I watched the Beavis and Butthead movie. That was pretty good too.
Yeah, it was pretty.
Yeah,
it was
I've been
entertaining.
meaning
Yeah.
to watch that.
Surprisingly good. It was like not
Don't they have a show now too on Paramount?
not yet. No, just the movie.
It's next week that it comes out. I know it's sometime this month. The Beavis and Butthead TV show. on Paramount
Oh,
Plus.
I'm excited. I hope they have like good music
Who
videos and stuff like
farted? Look at this fucking clown.
that.
It's Jared from Subway, guys.
Oh.
And look, he's right behind the bars too.
Oh. Burn.
Oh shit!
Oh no, he's gonna lost him.
I'm dying.
COVID.
Uh-oh. GTV?
Oh, God.
GTV. It's in this era too, isn't it?
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Late 90s. Early 90s.
Another lost fucking storyline.
How much was this subscription a month? Like $12.99 or something? 14?
For Peacock?
I don't even remember.
No, for the like, magazine.
Oh, I think it was like
I-
$9.99.
Yeah, I didn't. My mom paid for that
Oh.
stuff for me.
Oh!
Hey!
I just watched their SummerSlam match.
Who?
Owen and Brett.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
94.
And if you look at it, how many times they're trying to get out of that goddamn fucking cage?
Yeah.
So, the guys at OSW did a review on it, and I kind of agree with it. These two guys were like in a blood feud against each other, like brother against brother, and they both took like the chicken shit way out to try to win. They're like, I'm gonna run out of the fucking cage. I get it when Owen does it because he's a chicken shit asshole, but when you see Brett doing it, come on, Brett.
Because that's the stipulation.
That's the psychology of the match,
Yeah.
to get out of the cage.
But
So,
they're in
like,
a blood feud.
but the belt is worth more than a blood feud. You know, the belt means something.
Oh, what the fuck? God, these
What's his,
NWA
what's his name
jokers.
again? What's his name again?
Ooh.
Wyndham?
Harlem Helam. Yeah.
Harlem Elam?
Harlem
Harlem Elam?
Harlem Helam.
What the hell?
What? Are you trying to combine Harley Race with Harlem Heat?
It was like a Barry Horowitz and a Harley Race and a.
Barry Windham?
It's Barry
Barry
Windham.
Windham to Harlem Helam. What's his new fucking name now? Harlem Helam.
Barry Horowitz. Barry Horowitz.
Came
Well,
out
that's
of
what
nowhere.
happens. Oh yeah, look, got both of them. Oh, no, yep, got both.
Sexual.
And we're like, that planted a seed for fucking Mark Henry to start falling in love with China. She grabbed my dick, y'all.
And that's what led us to a hand being born.
Oh God, don't even. I can't believe we're gonna go sit through that again.
I'm glad we're not doing a ruthless aggression podcast because that was some of the worst.
Yeah.
The wrestling was good, but yeah, I mean, other.
I mean,
Well,
I
so,
wouldn't
like-
mind doing a SmackDown 6 era if we do this
Yeah.
afterwards. Just
Yeah,
That'd be
watching
sick.
the brand split of SmackDown from then on, I'd be okay with that. But
well, the
Now that I did watch, because I watched SmackDown religiously.
when I came back from wrestling back in like 05, I was happy to be back because it was just something different to watch, but it wasn't really that good. From like 05 to 08, WWE was not putting out a good product.
yeah,
There was some good wrestling out there, but it just really wasn't that good.
we'll say Kurt Angle tried his damnedest.
Well, yeah, they never ran with Kurt though. They never really gave Kurt a run.
I had hopes when they put the SmackDown belt on him. I was like, oh man,
Yeah.
this will be a good run for him because they need a fucking proper champion again.
Well, they let him hold the belt for like 2 months and drop it to Mysterio, the
And
Eddie
he had
Guerrero
two
Memorial Champion.
Really good matches. What the hell? This. Okay, this
Oh.
is.
And
This is.
Okay.
maybe this is why
This is
their
an
rating
angle.
was so down.
This is kayfabe.
This is an angle.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is-
Angle.
They wouldn't acknowledge it if it wasn't.
Is it a Kurt angle?
You know? And Barry must be coming in real cheap.
Owen Hart shouldn't be bragging about that. But, you know, he came out here last week. He was lucky to keep
This back when they still did per show with some of the wrestlers.
First
Yeah.
show.
First show.
Per show.
Oh yeah. I wonder if they're still getting paid the fucking $25 a television match.
Hmm.
Wyndham is like 10 years too old to be in fucking WWE today, or right now in this era.
Yeah, I saw the shape.
Yep.
This-
You know who was on Nitro the other day that around this time?
Ooh,
Rick Martel.
I
Oh.
remember that.
And he showed up for like a month and got hurt, but
He was ripped as shit though. Like Martel always kept himself in good physical shape.
Is this match for the belt?
It technically is. Yeah, they had the graphic come up for the European Championship. I'll give Owen credit. He's been defending this belt on TV like almost
Every week, right?
Yeah, they're giving us something because Rock hasn't been.
No, he hasn't.
That
He's
you guys,
kinda
see, did you
treating
guys
the-
see that pin? That is a fucking Mid-South style pin if I ever saw one. Well, he wrapped his arm underneath the back of the head, and you're like, why is he doing that? It's easier to get his shoulders up. It's actually not, because you're pinning him down, you're binding the neck and shoulders and holding it like a vice.
Mhm.
So in theory, he's keeping him on the ground more. So that's good psychology there, but none of these fans give a shit about this.
well, they're not invested. This isn't a feud. It's some
No.
old guy they
That's
don't
a
care
random
about.
match.
It's all just leading to Triple H retaking the belt.
Damn fucking crime.
You know what's funny about I've always been a fan of the mid card belts because they tend to have the better matches on the card, but WWE just doesn't like. Starting in the Attitude Era, IC title loses a lot of its prestige because it starts getting dropped over and over again, and then they started putting the belt on ex WWE champions, which is kind of strange to me. Like, if you're a former WWE champion, why
You
the
should
fuck
not
are you
be
wrestling?
getting a mid-card belt, no.
Why are you fighting for the U.S. title? Like, it doesn't make any sense to
A
me.
fucking downgrade.
Well, the U.S. title kind of makes sense because at least now,
No, bullshit.
is
And don't tell
WWE.
me.
Oh,
Don't-
because
no, just
WWE
don't tell me
links
you
it to the
can't-
original WCW one.
You can't
And in
tell me.
WCW, they always had former world champions coming in as U.S.
You
champ.
can't tell me that former champions can't have good non-title feuds, because that's exactly what Shawn Michaels did from 2005 and 2008. Didn't win a damn fucking
I didn't say
belt,
that.
but put on some fucking great programs. That's what they should be doing. Shit like that. Good story feuds like that.
Yeah, like why put the U.S. title on John Cena at WrestleMania? I know it was a few years ago, but it's like, come on, like nobody gives a shit.
After what he did for the belt, it made sense because he really did elevate the belt and the talent when he had it. But then they fucked up and put it on Del Rio.
I know, but they
Yeah.
killed Rusev in the process.
Oh, the ref caught the
Yeah.
low
Oh, wow.
blow. What? He's raising the hand for a count out? Huh.
You know what
Triple
sucks,
H is
though?
laughing too.
So what sucks about Owen Hart, even though he's having all these, he's a fighting champion, they're all ending in fucking DQ, so he's looking like a fucking schmuck.
Yeah. If that
Yeah.
doesn't say transitional champion, I don't know what does.
And then just two giants.
Are these guys gonna wrestle at Mania? I don't remember, but
I think
I
they
mean,
do.
if I don't
Probably,
remember,
yeah.
then that's indicative of the type of match they're gonna have.
At least they saw something in Bradshaw at this time, at least.
I mean, he's been with the company though since like 95, 96. People forget Justin Hawk Bradshaw, but I don't.
Oh, that was his first gimmick, wasn't it?
He put on a pretty good program with Savio Vega in those strap matches.
Strap matches.
Oh shit!
Oh!
Oh!
I didn't.
Oh my god! Whoa! I wonder. Yes! What the fuck?
There you go.
They're gonna handcuff it.
He's Hank, Sable, and
Sable
Sable
Luna
and
the
Luna
handcuffs.
handcuffs.
This the best, second best program. It might be the best program right now because the Austin Shawn feud is not being built up very well.
I would say out of all the feuds, it definitely goes Mero, Goldust with Sable Luna's number one. I'd say the second best build up is probably the WWF title just because they have spent some time on it. And then probably the tag title.
No, I'd say Nation over the tag titles because they're building this kind of breakup
Yeah.
angle between them.
But it's not really building with the match between Rock and Shamrock though.
I mean, Shamrock's been trouncing over his boys. You know what? I hope after all this is done, we try to ignite a new appreciation for what Mark Merrow did in WWF.
Oh,
because-
yeah, Undertaker's back, too.
Oh yeah, that was.
And I want you to first of all assure me that I'm going to be safe. I told you
Fucking Lawler hiding behind.
last week. The Undertaker reappeared.
He doesn't
That
know
is-
he's behind you.
That
Like,
is-
I'm safe if I'm behind him. He can't see me.
God, that means Lawler's like what, 5'10"?
Jesus.
Look how
Lawler's
much
not a
bigger
short
Kane
dude.
is than him, and he's wearing that fucking crown. It doesn't go past Kane's shoulders. Oh fuck, we didn't see this. Was this a shotgun
It says,
Saturday night?
oh, that was either Shotgun Saturday Night or were they doing the Sunday Night Heat at this point?
I don't remember.
Told the world that we'd seen the last of the Undertaker. But
It's not him, Kane.
do that. Anyway, last week the Undertaker reappears and he tells the world well listen.
Lawler's moving around. That is so good. He's like, I
The truth. I'll tell the people the truth tonight. Yeah, I will.
Holy shit, dude, he's trying to leave. That's good. I don't know how they did that effect, but that's good. I miss this Taker. What the fuck?
Heavyweights.
Here comes the piss break match, guys. That's if you need a piss break 30 minutes into the fucking show.
The scratch logo now in the back looks slightly better than the
Yeah,
last one.
they took our notes. So like, damn it, drop that W.
It still looks bad, but it's better than it did look.
This guy's name's Aguila.
Aguila.
And they were getting these guys on the cheap, huh?
Yeah, they're drawing too much attention to the satellites.
It's gotta be. There's something, yeah.
Brian
Hey!
Christopher match. How about that?
Oh God.
Take it. Love Brian Christopher. He's
I wonder-
entertaining.
I
He's
wonder
the
why-
only thing entertaining about that whole damn division.
I wonder
He's
why
not wrong.
Sonny's not
Calling
fucking
this.
announcing.
I think she's being kind of
Punished.
ushered out. Well, I mean, she's gonna be at
She's
Mania
gonna become the manager of LODs, so they might be
for like a
keeping her off
week.
for that. But still.
Lawler 316. What are these assholes thinking?
God, I can't wait for Too Sexy.
That's a good. I loved it when he does the. He puts the goggles on to measure the distance, and he does a fucking proper leg drop. Fucking. This is why you never went anywhere, Billy Gunn, because you can't do a leg drop off the top rope.
And Master Sexy.
I mean, we're in an era where almost every fucking act is super over. Like, I don't know if we'll ever be there again.
Well, the whole product itself was over, so and the fan base was really rabid. Like they were so excited to go to a WWF show that I hate to say it, but not everyone deserved to be over. But the whole like I think Mick Foley said, they would sell out a show before a card was announced, just because it was just the brand was so over.
Yeah.
I remember watching a show in October of like 99 or 2000.
Ooh.
The opening match was Hardcore Holly against somebody. And they cheered for that motherfucker like he was Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone pretty much got over.
Because
Yeah,
everyone was
generic.
watching wrestling, and they were kind of in awe over the product. I'm like, oh my God, it's Hardcore Holly. Oh my God, it's this guy. Like, it was just, and as the product got oversaturated, that died down because people kind of got used to it. It wasn't as hip. Whoa.
Ooh.
So, I played No Mercy again the other day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can play them online on like a website or whatever. They have the emulators available. And the controls are awful. Like it took me a while to kind of remember and figure stuff out. But what the? Oh shit! This is
Now it
related
is
to Taker.
kayfabe. Yeah,
It's got to be related to the Undertaker. So now it kind of makes sense. But I like that. Look at that longevity in storytelling. Oh shit! The stroke. Or
No
is it
Mercy
skull
was a
crack?
great game. I was always bummed that I had a lemon copy.
You had a lemon copy?
Yeah, because it would erase the data after like so many times. Like it was random.
Oh yeah, I heard about
So-
that.
It sucked because like at one point, oh my god! Because at one point I had almost every character in the game unlocked. I was like, oh, maybe it's finally not gonna erase on me. Boom, it erased on me, and I was so mad.
Oh.
Yeah, I watched something on YouTube about that. They're all like fucking defective.
I think it's like
Yeah.
like version. If you bought one of the earlier versions, like version 1.1, then
Yeah.
They were-
that was
yeah, they were-
suspect to it. But version 1.2 cartridges made that fix. Nothing's worse though. I
Yeah.
feel bad for my brother.
Oh.
First All-Star baseball game that came out for N64 had this horrible glitch that where you played a season. After like your third game, whoever you set in the third batting position, they would sim their stats for the rest of the season. So
And,
by
and
the-
or there were the stats would get messed up, or like it would show like your player has 99 stolen bases, and it was just and I was just
like Mike Piazza with 99 stolen bases. Like, what the fuck are you thinking?
oh well, I found out what the problem was I was using third-party memory cards. That was the problem. And
Oh,
that's ugly.
But yeah, no, N64 had memory problems. It was just not a long-term. You couldn't save long-term data on N64 as well. But nowadays, that's all
well,
gone.
Right.
Gone 'cause- yeah.
well, they're so if you have a Switch and you pay for the online, you can play some N64 games on there, and they're selling an N64 controller, a wireless one.
Oh man.
There's no
Yeah, I
word
heard
if
about
like
that.
the wrestling game's coming out or anything like that, but I think the Mario Kart that came out for 64, that's one of the games you can play.
Yeah, it also has online support now,
Uh-huh.
so you can play globally.
Excuse me.
Oh,
For me,
Whoa!
I would love to get a Switch, but I don't play video games like I used to.
I have a Switch.
so
And like I said, I'd love to get one. I love Switch. It's got to be the
He's
greatest
tapping?
out of all of them.
to this fucking finisher? What the fuck is that? The Aguila Sunrise?
If they release some of those games, like if they release like WCW NWO Revenge, WrestleMania 2000, and No Mercy, I might have to consider getting the Switch finally.
I mean, honestly though, I played the other day. I was collecting Xbox games.
Another
I got.
DQ.
God.
That's the third one in a row, guys.
They're not even good at it either.
All right, what's up, bro?
I bought WWE 13 for Xbox 360, and then I bought WWE 2K17 for Xbox One, and they are good. Like they are. No Mercy obviously is still playable, but the way the games are designed now, like how much like because No Mercy is like a grapple system game where in WWE 2K17 I can reverse a finisher with another finisher if I have built up enough energy. It's fucking crazy. You can do some really cool stuff in the games, but the problem with me now is you look at those No Mercy graphics and they suck compared to today. They don't hold water on graphics.
It's still playable. I was playing it and I was like, I was gonna play it for like 5 minutes or something like that. I put a half an hour into that game and I was just like, huh. But I made a mistake. I was playing the Rumble and I didn't set outside eliminations because I forget. Like I set, it said like through the rope eliminations. I said no, it shouldn't be. But I guess it turned off all outside eliminations, so I got like this really cool move where I knocked somebody over the top rope. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, why aren't they eliminated? Like, oh. That kind of soured my play experience. I didn't want to continue.
The for me, No Mercy was all about doing 3Ds all day long.
Oh yeah.
The New Day took over that move now.
What?
The 1D, yep.
The 1D?
They mean the Usos?
Yeah, whatever. What do they call them?
Usos.
New Day?
Harlem Helium.
Yeah, the
Harlem
Usos
Helium.
took it over and they call it the 1D. Yeah.
The 1D?
Here we go, the Millennium
They're day
moment.
one-ish. They call it the 1D.
Oh, let's see what non-Hogan moment this is.
WrestleMania 2, the Battle Royal.
You know what's weird? Like, this Andre right here is like... This Andre is I can't work Andre. Like, they literally... He had to put himself together to make it to Mania 3. And after that, I don't think... After Mania 5, Vince was like, you're never wrestling a singles match again.
Well, you see what happened.
Is that why they put it with Haku?
Yep. The colossal
There was a,
connection.
Have you guys seen the Andre documentary on HBO?
That's
Yes.
fantastic.
Yeah.
It's a great one.
Did you guys see, for the viewers out there, if you haven't seen it, they cut his knees open like 6 times because his body couldn't handle how big he was. And I'm like, this guy's literally walking on bone to bone wrestling Hulk Hogan in front of 90,000 people. Like, how the fuck did he do that?
I mean, in that documentary, they mentioned if he just got this one surgery, he could have kept his life going, but he refused to do it. I don't know why.
Yeah.
It was the same surgery that Big Show ended up getting.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The funniest part about WrestleMania 3 was he's sitting there playing cards with Tito Santana, and Hulk Hogan comes up to him like, "Okay, how's the match gonna go?" And he's like, "I'll tell you later." Just kind of like fucking with him. They're like, "Oh, I'll let you know later." Like, this is
he totally
WrestleMania.
kayfabed him.
I mean, this is nobody fucked with Andre because Andre will tear
Nobody.
you apart in the ring.
Yeah, that's probably the one honest thing Hogan has ever said.
Yeah.
Is that he legit was like, if Andre decides he wants to be champion, there's nothing I can do about it.
I've been watching all week long, and it's just got me a little bit pissed off.
God, this guy can command a
Vince McMahon
crowd.
comes out here and says, Mike Tyson, the baddest man, all this stuff on the planet, and it's getting alone. So the guy back here in the truck, play the videotape for me so I can analyze it just one last time.
He's wearing a fanny pack.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell him that's not fashionable, Brett? You want to go in the ring and tell him that?
I mean, it's not, but am I gonna go up to Stone Cold in 1998 and be like, "Hey, your fanny pack's not fashionable"?
You look like a girl. Douche, Brett, you're in the hospital, man. What happened? Austin hit you with a bedpan. In the
Yeah.
ring? No, he came back like 10 minutes ago and did it. Apparently he was still mad.
You're insulting Stone Cold Steve Austin. That's just the way I see it. If you think he's insulting Stone Cold Steve Austin, give me a hell yeah.
Hell yeah!
I don't think there's no one in that crowd that's not cheering this man.
And I'm prepared
Yeah.
The Fink! Howard Finkel to me, top tier ring announcer, and you cannot change my mind.
No, I agree.
The
No
way-
one will ever come close to Howard Finkel.
The way he says World Wrestling Federation Championship, that's how I hear it in my head. Always.
A cold beer for Steve Austin.
He's gonna sit there and wait for Vince.
I ain't going nowhere. Come on out, Vince. You yellow bastard. I know you.
Oh
This
man.
guy is like super over.
Sit your little cowboy ass before I come out there, stomp a mud hole in you and walk it dry, because you know I will.
We're in for a whole year of this, guys.
Come on out here, Vince. I ain't going nowhere.
More than a
son.
year, really.
If I have to come back here, I'll drag a cameraman and drag you down.
That's right. He doesn't get a theme song until Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
Are those the Stooges? It's this. Well, it's
Jack
one
Lan-
Stooge.
Blackjack Lanza and
You won't
Gerald
come back there, will
Briscoe.
you? Step your ass in the ring and I'm going to stomp your teeth in. You're a jackass, but you ain't that dumb, are you?
You know what, though? I have to think this is part of Russo's design because there's an aura of realism to it. Because if it was just kayfabe, Vince would have come out slowly. Where they're like, "Hey, come on, get out of the ring. We gotta do some stuff. Let's go talk in the back." And he's like, giving these guys shit.
Ready?
It's out here.
Can you imagine going by the Vince? I tried to bring him
Yeah,
back, and
tried.
he didn't want to come out of the ring.
Which
Damn
is
it.
stupid. Which he's
Damn
in
it,
gorilla. He's in gorilla position.
Yeah, right. He's right there. He's right there.
That's funny if they push the curtain back too far and you see Vince on the headset. It's like, "You son of a bitch."
Do not look at the man behind the curtain.
That'd be good if he had a beer and he just started drinking it, like just kind of sipping it.
Yeah.
Oh, Slaughter
here we go.
now.
Oh, Slaughter.
The biggest fucking clown.
Oh, what?
Tell me this is a rib.
It's
Tell
about
me this
halfway
is a
there.
rib.
Oh, what? He's one of us.
Get your ass up there and bring Vince McMahon down.
Tell me this is a rib.
And that's an old
That's got to be a shirt.
That's the first. Oh, there he is.
You can't tell me nothing. You ain't gonna make me do nothing.
Look at the look on Vince's face, dude. He's legit scared. Like, I'm not going out there.
I'm
Would
not the one
you?
that pissed Austin off.
Hell, son, WrestleMania's right around the corner. You ain't gonna do nothing to Steve Austin.
True.
Dude, look at his mic work, dude. Not once. He is so confident and so determined.
Down here in about 30 seconds, I'm gonna come back down. Well, I'll beat your ass first, then I'll beat
I love the chick in the fig watch.
Yeah, this is.
People listen
I
to
think
me.
Russo's got his fingerprints on this segment
Yeah.
because it's slow built and it's real dramatic and it's real.
Like it has that aura of this is live and this is not scripted.
Yeah.
A hostage situation.
I want to see them do a match
Shit, I
around
guess we're
him in
going
the
to
ring.
break, guys, and we're back. And Austin is still mad.
He's still there. Oh wow!
Bunch
Now
of
they're bringing
OVW
out
jobbers.
Muratai.
The jumper.
Oh boy, how do you think he stuns every single one of them?
Oh,
Yeah.
it's Briscoe.
Oh no!
Oh, that's Pat Patterson.
Oh, it's right, Patterson. Why is he in a faded referee shirt?
Dude, that's like all 1970s right there.
Yeah.
Guys, you're looking at the NWA's mid cards from 1977 to 1979.
No fucking blue jeans and security shirts. Oh no.
Oh god, it's Aguila without his mask on.
It might be.
Hey, I paid for one episode of Raw. I'm gonna get one episode of Raw, Aguila.
I'll knock your lights out.
The guys are like, I'm not. Patterson's like, where are you going? Yeah, you gotta get him out of the ring.
Well, obviously Austin is not going to leave until he gets what he wants. And that's the owner of the WWF.
Oh
Is this
boy.
really about the way
This is a
Vince
good
introduced
segment.
Mike Tyson? I don't know
I
if
miss
it's
shit
about
like this.
exclusively. I think we should put the blame on Shawn Michaels' shoulders.
Get a
Because it was
whole
Shawn Michaels
year
that
plus of
created
this.
I knew you were shaking, but I didn't think.
Oh.
Oh,
Folks, business is gonna pick up here.
here's the walk.
Oh, he's doing the walk.
Austin does not
Is this
need
the first time we get the walk?
He's give the
It's-
stunner to half the company.
It's not a cocky kind of like his cocky walk, but it's like
The world, I was
Close.
the world's
close.
toughest son of a bitch, and Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson comes out here, and you're following him around like a little puppy dog, doing jumping jacks, blowing smoke up his ass, and it makes me sick.
This is a good fucking promo.
Yeah,
Great promo.
Apologize, ladies and gentlemen.
it's legit though. There's a realism baked into this cake, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. Oh, yeah. I mean,
but
they're always
Austin's-
the ones that work the best. They're the ones that have a little bit of reality in there.
He's got boundless fucking charisma. And like he's got a legit beef.
You tell me right now that I'm not the world's toughest son of a bitch. You're as guilty as Shawn Michaels is. All I was doing was backstage, and you're trying to provoke me. Well, that's exactly what you did. But as you can see, I am a little pissed off.
Steve.
You know what I love about this? There's no interviewer.
Speech.
It's a
No,
figure
man.
of speech.
The planet is a figure of speech.
This is a figure of speech right here.
That look on his face. Holy shit.
WWF champion, do you? Do you? I'm asking you a question. Let me ask you this, Vince. If you want me to be the WWF champion, give me a hell yeah. Hell yeah?
You heard what they said?
I'm asking for you to give me the hell yeah, punk. No, you
Son of
haven't.
a punk.
I got enough of this.
You and me.
Oh boy. Come on, Austin.
They took off standing
Come
fat.
on, Vince.
It's getting
Took out
serious.
now he's serious. The fanny pack came out.
Hey,
I'm
back
giving you
came
the
off.
first shot, so give me your best shot, because if I hit you first, you're gonna be laying on the damn mat in a heap. So give me your best shot.
This is ridiculous.
Give me your best shot right there. Now go ahead and hit me. I'm not looking. Blindside me.
Austin's a heartbeat away
Show
from
some
exploding.
guts, you yellow bastard.
Jeez.
Oh,
Oh, he ripped his jacket.
He is out of
What are you gonna do?
control.
Fire me? Hell
That's
no.
an ugly
You ain't
jacket.
gonna
I don't
fire
know
Stone
where
Cold.
he got that from.
I'll give you 10 seconds.
I don't even think
You ain't
Saul
gonna
Goodman
hit
would wear a
me.
jacket
Just
like that.
take your yellow, rotten, stinking carcass up that damn ramp and get out of my face, because I had about enough of you.
Austin's making a big mistake. He does not need more in him. He is so indignant.
I think Vince might be his enemy already.
How embarrassing for the owner of this company. Austin
My
is
What are you
jacket.
gonna do about it? Find me? Either hit me or get your ass up.
Oh.
Austin needs help.
If you want me to kick him square in his ass, give me a hell yeah. This is exactly what's gonna happen. 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. You're damn right. Now get your ass up there. As far as Mike Tyson goes, there's safety in numbers, so
Oh,
the DX
called him a son of a bitch.
DX,
Damn.
Mike Tyson, it don't really make a damn. It's all a big plan. You don't want Stone Cold to
Look at that chest jacket.
And as far as Hunter Hearst Helmsley goes, your ass is going to be here tonight. I really
Was he
ain't
for
got
wrestling
nothing to do
tonight?
with you, but it just happens to be you are in the wrong place at
That
the
was
wrong
an
time. And as
intense
soon
segment.
as you get your long, stringy-haired ass,
A
in
slow
this
build?
ring, Stone Cold's gonna be
Gotta
here
go back to this,
kicking
man.
you in your ass like that.
Jeez. Ah,
Shawn
Because
Michaels
I
They
mean,
planted
here
this-
tonight.
all you guys,
The
did
next
you
time
not
do show up,
begging
if
to
it's
see him
Monday
do a
Night
stunner
Raw
on
or
Vince?
at
Yeah.
WrestleMania,
I wanted it so bad.
Exactly, but they didn't give it to us. Because now we're gonna have to watch next week for it to happen.
I was just gonna say they've just planted the seed for them to go at it, because in a month they're gonna go at it.
Yeah.
Stone Cold is crossing the
Dun,
line.
dun, dun,
What
dun.
could be against
Cross the line. He's taking his pocket.
It's mine now.
I mean, this is like long-term excellent storytelling.
Yeah,
Like,
they finally planted the seeds of Vince and Stone Cold.
What the fuck? They changed their gear.
Yeah.
Guys, that black is not working. We need something to distract from the egg.
That fucking ponytail is not working. You gotta just know when to give it up.
What the
Like-
fuck?
Cactus
They're
Jack.
just jobbers.
Like, I hate to say
Jobbers
it,
versus jobbers.
like Sean knew when to cut his hair just right. He almost got to that point.
Sean
I'm
Bald
not
though,
gonna lie,
is a
Sean
weird thing
took
to
way
see.
longer than he should have to cut his hair.
Not like that guy though.
Pretty damn close.
No,
Because about halfway through any Shawn Michaels match,
Bullshit.
post like
You
2006, you could see that bald spot in the back of his head.
you lie.
Do not lie.
So adamant to defend Michaels.
2000. Oh, look at the camera.
That should be a comment. Who wore it best, Shawn Michaels or the Mountie?
Give Shawn Michaels this. He did it better. The Mountie.
I'm never forgetting. You gotta get a shirt of Chainsaw Charlie's fucking action figure.
That face.
That's too much. This is not even close.
I don't like it, JR. I don't like it one bit.
Who's this man in his fucking pantyhose?
Well, I can agree with you more. And that's not a very popular thing to say, Austin, without a doubt. The most popular athlete, perhaps, in the entire history.
That's supposed to be flour or cocaine on his mask.
It's flour. Well, fuck.
You think this
I mean,
guy's
I know
on-
it's flour,
The way
but-
he moves, it's not fucking cocaine, that's for sure.
Is it talcum powder?
It's freedom powder.
Like I told you, like I told you the story. He just put that shit together. Terry Funk's a psychopath.
Funk definitely has the screw loose, that's for sure.
This guy, like, this guy makes all of Brett Favre's retirements look like a fucking joke. His
Brett
first
Favre,
retirement,
Tom Brady.
I think his first actual retirement was like in the 80s.
84 in Japan.
That's got to be Undertaker.
I can't wait for Lawler's permanent commentary position.
I'll never forget
Coming
about
up, isn't it?
I don't know. Like, I don't know how long they do this dual commentator duty thing. I know Cole takes over when JR leaves in early '99.
Yeah.
What kind of security are they going to get out here?
But I think Cole also does SmackDown. JR just does Raw, I think. Then Lawler goes and does both shows.
This fucking God. Nobody can convince me Terry Funk is not a jobber.
Well, you know what's funny about
No,
Terry?
he is a former NWA World Heavyweight Champion.
I remember rewatching the One Night Stand 2, and it was Mick and Edge versus Terry Funk, and I forgot who the other person was.
Tommy Dreamer.
Tommy Dreamer.
Oh, yeah, and they go through the barbed wire, and then Terry Funk, I guess, is notorious for breaking kayfabe. And he's like, "Help me, Mick! I'm stuck in that barbed wire, Mick! Help me!" It's serious. It's like, what?
Yeah. That's true. He starts screaming, "No, Mick! No, my eye really hurts." And then the best part was he goes away, and all of a sudden the crowd starts chanting, "We want fire!" And my brother, who doesn't know ECW fans that well, he looks at me with a look of terror on his face, and he says, "These fans are sick."
They are.
ECW.
Because he comes back with that fucking stick on fire.
Yeah, he comes out with fire, and everyone's like, "Ah!"
Newport chainsaws. I mean, why don't he get rid of this get up? Terry Funk, you're getting your brains beat out.
You know what's like? I know the Dudleys left just before the second One Night Stand, but they just left because WWE didn't want to renew their contracts, or they didn't want to go to WWE?
It's because they wanted more money, more creative control, and Vince said no.
It should have I'm doing ECW again. I'll just put those guys on that show.
Just got to remember that this was a time where Vince started to go away from tag teams. Oh.
Yeah, according to them in their shoot interview that they that it was John Laurinaitis that kind of just said, "Fuck it, we don't have anything for these guys," even though creative had a 6-month angle, I think, with Eminem. They were supposed to work with Eminem. But I guess John Laurinaitis just said, "Nah, just cut these guys. They were getting too expensive, to be honest with you."
They released John Laurinaitis too again.
Finally.
Well, yeah. You knew that was going to happen.
Well, yeah, but they did it they just let him go.
Good.
Oh God, not this fucking moonsault.
And we talked about the extra $5 million, right? They found out that so it's up to $19 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about
More
that
payments.
Our guy. I'll pay you.
Vince, if
I-
you want to touch me for $1 million, give me a call.
What's the over under on where this is going to end up? I'm going to say it's going to be over 40 million.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be
No,
28, 30,
I think,
29.
yeah, I don't think we're gonna see much more.
At least much more made public.
Yeah.
What'll be telling is the refilings they got to do for 19, 20, and 21.
But I
I
mean,
think that'll tell us the final numbers.
it's still not gonna be like he did a settlement and stuff like that, but there are a lot of FCC violations that went on while he was with the company, so this is not over by a long shot.
Yeah, because I think
SEC too.
yeah, I think
They're
they're filed
publicly
under.
traded.
I think because he borrowed the money from the company and he was gonna pay it back, but he never finished paying it back. I guess. I wish I had a company I could just do that.
Because the company had to be explicit. Company had to be explicit in saying that it's his money, that it was his money.
I'm
That
surprised.
it sounds like it was like borrowed against
Chris,
stock.
I'm
It might have been
surprised-
borrowed against the stock.
Chris, I'm
would be
surprised you
a
didn't make
huge violation.
Chris Funbucks in the cryptocurrency.
I
You
saw
guys
that
ever
coming.
heard of Chris's stupid money? He's like, he would give Chris Funbucks to people like who help him out, do him favors. Like 100 Chris Funbucks gives you a smile. 500 he gives you a thumbs up.
You fucking Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah, I was the head of the crypto and NFT game, and my stuff is
he was
and my
beyond the
stuff is
curve.
worth- and mine is worth stuff.
That is worth stuff.
What? What's it worth?
It's worth happiness and smiles. It's not going to make you lose your house. You're not going to
You know what?
lose
How
your
much
child's
happiness and
tuition.
smiles is worth? Nothing.
But it feels good to get a thumbs up and a smile and a handshake and a hug.
There you go. See,
Yeah, if you're not getting fake bucks to go with it.
But the fake bucks pay me with the real money that you give me.
This just sounds like a pyramid scheme. You give me money, I'll give you these fake dollars.
that reminds me of my favorite bit from The Office. He goes, "It's not a pyramid scheme. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, it was a pyramid.
I need to make a call."
God, I love The Office.
Oh, what happened to Road Dogg? You got hurt?
He's
I think when we were
kayfabe,
buying tickets to go see No Way Out in Vegas, we invited Chris over and we watched the entire. We stayed up all night watching season 2 of The Office.
Yeah, I loved it. It was like the greatest night of my life. That show. And hanging out with you guys and that show is too much, man.
I was so mad when I found out you guys went to No Way Out and didn't even ask me to go. I was like,
That's
oh.
your boy right there.
I was like, oh.
Hey.
Hey man, we went to one of the best WWE type of shows, the Royal Rumble. That no
That
matter
was good.
how shitty it was going to be, 30 entrances, all that stuff. It was a good time.
What are you talking about? Royal Rumble's like the greatest pay-per-view outside of WrestleMania.
The only problem with the Royal Rumble when we went was just we didn't know San Antonio had that fucking Riverwalk.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that Riverwalk. Was it the Saturday when we were like, oh, let's just walk on the
We
Walk?
found it, yeah.
No, it was Friday.
then it was
we
like
got in
just
on a
on
Friday, and it was
Friday,
everything
yeah.
was like closed at like noon. I'm like, where the
What-
fuck?
Yeah.
But if we went to the Riverwalk, it would have been open. We had to
Yeah.
get a 30-pack of Bud Light and Domino's.
Yeah. Because Bud Light was literally, they were like, you can't buy liquor, but you can still buy beer.
Yeah, fucking Texas, man. I tell you.
Dude, I have some friends that I play video games with. They live in Utah. You have to go to a state-owned
Yeah.
liquor store.
That's crazy.
Yeah, for anything alcohol.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
That's some bullshit right there.
I mean, shit. What was it? I think Jim Jeffries said.
Oh my god, it's Carl.
Carl Otis Winslow. What was it in the Netherlands? You can smoke weed, have sex with a hooker in front of a cop.
Wow, yeah.
That's freedom.
That's
you
freedom.
I mean, you can do it in America too, but
Yeah, but they frown upon it. No. I take that back. They in public they frown upon it, but then behind everyone's back they love it. They're
he
two
was
things.
so quick. He's like, I know from experience, guys.
I was gonna say.
I get really
Yeah, well,
upset. Really upset.
last week when I did that, everyone started getting pissed at me.
The officer's like, sir, I really need your license and insurance information. Lube the hoe.
No, yeah, well, that's what, because I get into arguments with people and I say, don't get mad at me for doing it in the spotlight and you have to do it in the dark, you know.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. What visual effects do we have left?
Just begun. It's like a fire on a stove. You turn the switch.
Here we go.
Notch by notch, it gets hotter and hotter and hotter and hotter, and it turns until.
Why doesn't Undertaker just say sorry?
I'm sorry for murdering our parents. You know, with all the cops we're gonna see come out during these Raws, like they really gotta investigate this whole Taker situation. You're admitting to doing what now?
Right? Out in the open?
I hate it when the lights go out, Jay.
And we have a living witness in Kane? What did you see?
My brother.
Burn my family. Oh,
Oh!
There's the Undertaker.
shit! I love how, like, flash it. Get the flashes in there so we can see Undertaker leave.
Where is he? Where's he?
Ah.
It's not a damn game. At WrestleMania, Undertaker.
Oh, I guess there's our next announced match.
You look at your brother.
Now, this is a build, like, since fucking Bad Blood. I miss
Yeah.
this shit.
And then you go back to the dark side, never to
They really need to go back to the 4 to 6 pay-per-views a year.
Yes.
Yeah, and they can run like a super show every month to sell more tickets or something like that. You know, because that's all it is now with Peacock. It's selling more expensive tickets every month.
Well, like AEW does, they just have their fucking gimmick weeks. You know, Quake at the Lake.
Quake at the Lake.
Yeah, that was one they just had for Minnesota.
Welcome back, folks, to
The main event was Moxley versus Jericho, so they put on pay-per-view matches on regular TV. You know, it's not that hard.
I mean, wrestling would be great if they just listened to us, right? It would be
Yeah.
such a better product if they listened to us jokers.
You know,
Put the
honestly,
belt
like-
on Mero. Mero versus Austin. WrestleMania.
Right? There's like probably so much more that goes into it that we don't account for.
No, when I saw the script for I think a WWF Raw back in like 2005, even though it wasn't the best Raw, there was a lot of work put in because they were talking about there was notes about the feud, what we were trying to accomplish, and I was like, man, yeah, like it's not easy, it really isn't. But I think it worked best when you had like 1 or 2 people writing the like mapping out the segments, like when Russo and Ferrara did it. They did a good job. They mapped out all the segments. They gave everybody a story, and then Vince would just, sign off or make changes or whatever. Instead of now, what do they have? Like a group of like 12 people per show. Like it's just too many. Oh, here we go.
Are they main eventing again? No, we still got
I don't
24 minutes left. Damn it. Well, so we got 20 minutes left. There's a 20-minute time limit. Like, I don't understand the feud between Sable and Luna. Like, usually Sable's pissed off at Mark. But it's just like, from the story angle, she's just kind of just taking it. Like,
Yeah.
I want everybody to take a moment of silence, please, to listen to the pop Mark Mero will receive during his entrance.
Watch this. Folks, so don't forget now, this Saturday, WWF tickets go on sale in Fayetteville, North Carolina, Greensboro, North Carolina, and Richmond, Virginia, all at the respective box offices.
It's weird hearing them advertise shows.
Yeah.
Coming up in the latter part of April.
Don't let this fool bully you, Kyoto.
I guess Goldust wants to have the privilege of handcuffing Luna. Maybe this is something that they have worked on before. Who knows? Sticks and stones may break my
Everybody.
bones, but whips and chains excite me. Easy, Kane.
Take a moment.
Luna may like this experience. Who knows?
I know. I know somebody that won't like it.
More Sunny equals ratings. You guys have been on for a while. Listen to that. What a fucking
Yeah, they're
heel.
actually cheering. They're cheering him.
He's trying to run down the ring.
No. Jim Ross, you're a lying piece of shit.
This is an interesting stipulation for a television show.
This is a Russo angle for sure.
Yeah, this is too fucking weird.
Yeah.
Guys, we're gonna get the ladies. They're gonna hate each other. We're gonna chain them up to the ring post. And then they can't mess with each other. But they're gonna get the keys. And they're gonna get untied. And then they're gonna mess with each other. And it's gonna bring in ratings. I promise you, Vince. People are gonna be talking about this for weeks.
To really get together officially, it is going to be something.
You're not kidding.
Silver Trunks Romero?
So right now we have two men that have been tag team partners. Two men that are both starved for attention. Two men that are dying for the spotlight.
Starved for attention. Excuse me, sir. How dare you?
With their respective females handcuffed to the ring post. Something good's got to happen.
You know, both these guys have moves that hit your dicks.
Yeah.
I just realized that. That should have been the stipulation, Vince. Damn it, Russo.
And Mero, the quicker of the two. A running knee lift. Good move there by Mero.
We'll call it a vasectomy match.
And so is Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Shawn Michaels is not here tonight. The WWF champion. We heard
So what's on now? What's left after this?
commitment apparently.
Didn't they said Tyson was going to come out?
Tyson, yeah, Tyson and Sean, or Tyson's gonna speak or something like that.
Helmsley will be provided his security when he comes out here. And Luna just
Oh,
Oh,
that bitch. Get her, Mark.
trips a lot. And Goldust from behind.
If you're gonna hit a woman, she might as well be handcuffed.
Yeah, but they frown upon that.
Frowned upon. God.
WrestleMania, 20 days away, less than 3 weeks. What an event, folks! When you call your cable company, be sure that you order.
They really haven't announced this match, I don't think.
And
The
there's
mixed
a
tag match.
close line
They haven't.
press and a near fall.
Well, we're gonna see
But they've been
something
building it up
just a little
properly.
bit. I'm telling you, the security has got to be. I mean, you and I need to get up there, JR. We need to. Everybody in this place needs
You know,
to make
is it
sure
me
the
or is it like
security
wrestlers
is
not working
and do
hard enough in the
anything
ring
to
anymore? You hardly see them sweat.
Well, I think it's a smart move to get.
Because they don't. A lot of the guys aren't real workers, you know. Like they're not. You're not Sammy. It's not a bunch of Sami Zayns out there and a bunch of, Garganos.
What's Goldust doing here?
You know, it's funny. You can never tell if Bret Hart's sweating because his hair is so fucking greasy.
yeah.
That's his secret.
So I actually rewatched Bret Hart versus Diesel at Survivor Series '95. Holy smokes, Bret put Diesel over. Like, he found every way possible to get his ass kicked by Diesel. Every way possible.
And then he even took it after the belt, or after he won too.
Yeah. Rolled him up and then took like 3 jackknives.
I remember we watched that pay-per-view live. It was a great show.
Oh, yeah.
The best part though was the Undertaker getting tagged in
Yes.
and Jerry Lawler screaming, "No!" And then he tried to get like tag out, and everybody ran away.
Here it comes.
Reverse suplex. Oh, wait.
Was that Shattered Dreams? I don't remember.
Shattered Dreams is the dick kick.
Oh.
What the fuck? Who does that?
Where's that
Oh.
referee?
Oh.
He's taking the key.
He was trying to fuck on me.
Where's that referee? And Vince just looked at him like, what?
Oh, this is not good. Goldust now teasing. He's gonna let Sable out. Sable with that, with the possibility of unlocking her.
Why does Sable even think that he would uncuff
I
her?
know, what a dumbass.
Here's
You dumb bitch.
You gotta be nice. She's never been nice a day in her life. What's she gonna do? Oh, you can imagine what she's gonna do, JR. Oh no, come on. Sable is handcuffed. Sable can't defend herself. And Mark Merrow is out like a light.
Merrow, get up.
Oh. And Luna stalking Sable. I told you she's the fiercest female in the joint. You're about to see it. She's got her. Luna.
Oh my god, this is good heat.
Where's Tom Brandy?
Oh, Brandy.
No.
He's working Sunday Night Heat. That's what he's doing.
How humiliating.
The dark match.
Look, it's Luna, the makeup artist.
Oh shit.
Oh,
They're jacking up her face. Oh, I didn't know.
oh.
Luna's trying to make
Oh my.
Sable as
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Wait a second. That is not cool. It is 2022. You cannot do that.
This is great. Ooh, look at Sable. Oh, there.
Oh,
Oh.
Man,
nothing like warm beer in the face.
this is uncalled
The refs were like way too
for.
late.
Humiliating.
Damn, they jacked her up real quick.
Man, you
Is
talk
this like
about
another
two
non-finish?
women on a
Yeah.
television course.
I go see Mark like, what'd you do to your face?
Humiliated and embarrassed Sable. Look like Tammy Faye Baker.
What happened?
He was no
Mark's
help
selling it. He doesn't know.
for the curtain call. Oh, here we go. And Sable wants Luna. Let him go. Oh, I wanna
Why are
see
they
him.
playing Gold Dust music?
Hand-to-hand combat between them.
Because they won.
The feud? Like, there wasn't, the match
they
didn't
won.
end.
They
There
won
was
the
no
night.
call. They won the night.
Welcome back to the West. Here's what happened just moments ago.
Did they count that as a DQ against Merrow?
Probably
Who
no
the
contest.
fuck knows?
It's like, did Kyoto really not see this guy drop a leg on the back of his head?
And what did Goldust do? He got the key from the pocket of the referee.
So did I tell you guys? So I went to Comic-Con, and there were a couple of guys dressed up like WWF refs. And I walked up to him, I guess, oh my god, guys, can I stop you for a second? And they're like, okay. He's like, how many fingers am I holding up? And they're like, 4. How many fingers am I holding up? 2. I was like, this is bullshit. I thought you guys were blind.
What did they
say?
You went to San Diego Comic Con?
No, we have one here in Arizona.
Oh. Did you dress up?
Fuck no. I'm not a nerd.
Oh.
Damn. That's a good heat, though.
Yeah.
That was a good segment, though. I mean, they got over his heel. You want to get over a heel? That's what you do.
He looks like Cody.
Get a piece of Sable's ass. That's what the problem is. Well, it's high time that Luna, you and I both get what we want.
You think this is a pre-tape?
No, because his makeup's all.
Oh, here's the match. They're calling it. They're announcing it right now.
The guts, put her in the ring with us.
Sable, I warned you.
God, Luna's fucking voice.
She's a good promo.
It's unfortunate because
hurt,
she's
though.
not really an unattractive woman, but the way they style her makeup and they cut her hair makes her uglier than she actually is.
Yeah.
Did she ever get in the Hall of Fame?
No.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think she's in it,
I don't.
Angelo.
Let me see.
I mean, I don't see any. Again, I don't see any major reason she should be in it, but there's no reason that Coco Beware should be in it either.
Yeah, she was posthumously inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Who knew?
Legacy Wing, Class of 2009.
The leg? What the? How many wings are there?
What the fuck is this promo? As the baddest man on the planet. Who did this? And this is how we're ending Raw with this cheesy ass promo.
Yeah, they got to build the main event
Of WrestleMania or tonight?
of WrestleMania. They got to make fucking Tyson look like a bigger deal, I guess.
I mean, he's already a big fucking deal.
But they have to like drive into our heads. You know WWE.
You know, it's funny. Like, I was more interested in Tyson being in the Hangover movie than I was at him being at WrestleMania.
Yeah, I didn't really care for it. It was like whatever. Maybe I was too young.
Yeah,
Right now, you got your little beady eyes.
It looked like Tyson slipped right there. His boy kept him up. The best part is his clown fucking handler picking up his money.
Yeah, dummy.
Iron Mike Tyson is back in the fight, this time on a wrestling match.
This is not how you should end the fucking show.
So much for Iron
Yeah,
Mike Tyson
I
serving
don't know why they're like showing this to us. Like if we care that it's like, you know, popular news. You know.
This is not like something. I don't get it. Like if it's fine if like it's the Raw before WrestleMania, they want to open the show with something like this to get you into it, but not like the closing segment of a WrestleMania show 3 weeks away.
This is promo that you show non-wrestling fans to get them to watch wrestling.
Yeah.
I'm a great fan of the WWF. I just never knew the guys here were so crazy.
It was a larger-than-life press conference thrown by the World Wrestling Federation to announce Tyson's role as a so-called special enforcer.
Tyson will be the so-called enforcer in next month's Epic
So-called.
The so-called, wow.
Because it means nothing in wrestling. Like, you know, what's his name? Bruce Pritchard kept giving Vince shit about the WrestleMania 6 main event. He goes, it's champion versus champion, title for title. Like, yeah, Vince, but we know whoever wins is going to keep the Intercontinental title. Why are we calling it title for title? Because it's champion versus champion, title for title. Like, if Vince is convinced about something, like, you cannot sway him.
No.
I mean, Vince did have some good instincts, right? Like, do you guys remember when Jericho was like super over as a heel and he got into an altercation with fans in like a parking lot and a female fan spit in his face and he threw a punch at the female? And yeah, and it was all over the news. And when Chris Jericho came into the arena the next week for Raw, all the agents were like, Chris, what? Like everyone was like, oh, you're in so much trouble. Everyone thought it was the worst thing ever, except for one person, Vince. He thought it was the best thing ever. He's like, you're over as a heel. You're gonna be our number one heel. And that was the start of Chris Jericho's. Like they extended his heel run a little bit because Vince was like, yes, this is what we need.
I think his suit wearing run was his absolute best run in WWE.
Yes.
Talk about this Raw taking a fucking nosedive.
Yeah, no shit. Here's a banana, Snuka. Live your glory days.
Coconuts.
Royal Rumble, it looked like you were having a great time, and I know that you've been a WWE
awesome!
fan
A pre-tape segment.
What was the impression of coming to?
Is this how they're gonna end Raw and go off the air?
We've got 6 minutes left of the show.
The dream come true. I always wanted to have some kind of participation. But
I don't imagine they're gonna squeeze in a match here.
No.
To come down or else.
But are they just gonna end on this, or are they gonna go back to the arena and be like, "Oh, bye"?
I think you're gonna end on this. If I was in the arena, I'd be very upset.
Talk about being treated.
But I mean, if it ends here, it wasn't a terrible show overall. I mean, still
to say
They're
the
still
least.
like
What
the
were your
last few
thoughts
Raws
when
we've
you're
seen have
standing
been
in
some
the
of the
ring with
best
Vince McMahon?
shows they've
He's
done.
about to make the biggest announcement in WWE.
There have been
history
some
about your
shitty
involvement at
segments on
WrestleMania.
each episode,
And
but
then
it
here
hasn't
comes Stone Cold Steve
deteriorated from
Austin,
the overall
gets
product,
right in
which
your
I think
face.
is saying something.
And obviously, totally
What the fuck is he wearing over that DX
was
shirt?
going through your mind at
Like
that
a
point
fur
in time? 'Cause
coat.
I know
Yeah.
that you, at that point, was a
With
pretty
a
big
zipper?
Steve Austin fan.
Chinchilla.
Chinchilla.
I'm the former and future heavyweight champion of the
Think
world.
he's a fan of Harlem Hellum?
For him to just respect me like that, and just flip me off in front of millions of people, I'm not gonna take that from Steve Austin or anybody. And I just was appalled by the whole thing. And I just can't wait to get in there. And Steve pissed me off pretty bad. Yeah.
This is like so fake.
At the WrestleMania press conference, you were named the official enforcer of the WWF Championship match, the most important WWF Championship match in World Wrestling Federation history. But Mike,
You guys think that's true?
Find yourself now.
Austin versus Michaels, the most important match in WWF history.
No.
And
No.
Well, okay, that's a question.
Is that
what do you think was the most important match
How
in
can you be
WWF history
fair?
up until this point?
as an official?
Brett and Austin, WrestleMania 13, the double turn, it turned Austin face.
With your association
So that's you saying is the most important match in history. Okay. Brett?
with Shawn Michaels, and these people use people. Did you know that?
Everyone used someone. Listen,
I think Brett's
Is he on-
mic is off.
someone to get where you
Oh
at.
no!
That's why we haven't heard him for a while.
Real world, man.
Oh no!
There you
Did I
go.
know?
Oh, there you are.
You've been gone
Must
for
have
so
accidentally
long.
hit the mute. No, I've been quiet for a little bit, haven't I?
Do you think Mike?
Yeah.
What were you saying?
Um,
Do you think anybody?
I was saying Hogan Andre, to me, I still think at WrestleMania 3 is like the watershed moment.
Okay, Chris?
I'd say Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels at Survivor Series.
Really? That's an interesting pick.
92?
No, because that flipped everything around. That unveiled the curtain.
That's
I
true.
have-
That's a good point.
I know I'm a Hogan mark, but I have to agree with Brett just because that match was like iconic.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you want to talk about like important, I still am going to make the argument that it was Bret Austin WrestleMania 13 because it turned Bret heel, which led to Survivor Series, and it turned off
They're
face.
calling the what I meant is they're calling the match important before it happens. That's what importance means.
I see.
Los
never-
Boricuas is the main event?
I mean, maybe up until this point. I mean, putting the title on Austin right now is the thing that saves WWF right now.
Yeah.
So
that
yes, I
would be the
mean,
most important. I mean,
yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's why I said this is important. This is what really gets the company turned around and going in that direction of just dominance.
What the fuck is this?
Triple H versus Los Boricuas?
Oh my god. Why?
I don't think they're wrestling. I think Los Boricuas are like loosely affiliated with them.
Oh.
Remember Vegas stepped in for Michaels at No Way Out of Texas?
Mm-hmm. The super secret guy who was taking over that they hyped up.
Yeah, the
You
one that
ima-
everyone thought.
Can you imagine how pissed off you'd have been? Like, ooh, who's the secret? Oh, what the fuck's Savio Vega? Give me my money
Maybe
back.
we are getting a Hunter versus Austin.
No, it's too late. Austin's gonna come out here and just beat the shit out of him, and it's gonna close the night. But he's got a lot of fucking. Look at the wrestler looking back and shit.
Yeah, what a weird way Tyson fears me.
Oh, I thought Austin was really gonna come out here and beat the shit out of him.
Certainly, Shawn Michaels very conspicuous by his absence. The greatest WWF champion of all time.
The great Shawn Michaels, the greatest.
Greatest?
WWF.
The greatest?
He's not even the greatest champion in his house.
So they're blocking the ring from Stone Cold?
Michaels was instrumental.
Maybe he is wrestling Vega.
We got like a minute and a half left in the show. What the fuck are they? It's Austin's gonna come out here and raise hell.
It's the only thing that could happen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no point for these idiots to wrestle.
I guess
Austin was
this
not
is
irrational.
all just a ploy to get Austin out there. They can beat him down for Michaels.
He's probably gonna go through the fucking audience, isn't he?
The other side, yeah.
So,
What are
would
refs
you guys
gonna
say
do
that
to stop
this is going to be a
Austin?
non-finish? Did we have any match that had
A finish?
an actual
No.
finish?
Not a fucking hell. Not a single clean finish tonight.
Is still here. Collar and elbow tie up now by Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Even the light heavyweight match, the throwaway match of the night.
Hey, watch your back. You know, we saw Billy Gunn come right from a oh,
There it is.
Oh shit! He came right down the front door.
Move.
There's Austin.
That fucking crack security team.
They were just refs. They were just the refs. Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yes,
No!
No, Briscoe.
The
Oh.
Fiona!
No, Savio.
Oh, Shawn Michaels is in the ring.
Oh, he's
Oh.
The greatest champion of all time did it again. 2 weeks in a row. Bam.
This is out of the Kevin Sullivan playbook,
Yeah,
man.
I
He's
thought he
building
was
this heel
gone.
up.
I thought he was out. I thought he was at home. They
Wow.
broke
Oh,
it.
he got you. He got
they
you.
did
Chris.
it.
You got
Mhm.
winky scale.
Now put his neck in the fucking chair and break it.
Jesus Christ.
What? You want to win?
You want
You want to win?
Got a guy with a broken freaking neck and a guy with a broken freaking back. And you're telling them to put the chair around his neck? Already broke.
Oh, here we go. Oh no! No, they're doing it. Wow.
Oh, they cut it off.
They cut it
Oh,
off.
wow. What
Wow.
a
Gotta-
tease.
Would you guys say that we have to wait for it?
Get
Wow, that was a really good episode.
That was a great way to end it. I'm glad they didn't
Yeah.
go on that Tyson thing.
Yeah.
No, I mean, good. Now they're building up the feud between Michaels and Austin properly and getting them involved together. So it's nice seeing them actually interact and stuff. But overall,
Yeah.
I was very happy with the show. It's continuing our streak. Not as impressive as the Galeberg streak, but it's a streak of good episodes. Overall, I'm happy with it. I'm happy. What about you guys?
I gotta give this
enjoyable.
This is a 8.5 out of 10 episodes. Really good, really good show. There really wasn't much bad with it, except for the NWA crap. But
And the light heavyweights, but I mean,
yeah, the light heavyweights.
And the fact that there was no finish to any match.
I know,
Yeah.
right? That was a good show
Right.
despite that. That's weird.
Yeah, I liked it just for the fact that it just felt like it's actually building towards WrestleMania. Like everything had purpose.
Mm-hmm.
The only part I hated was the Tyson part when I told you that it fucking tanked, but then it shot right back up at the
Mhm.
very end, and then leaving us
Yeah.
on the cliffhanger. That's a because you want to see him fucking hit. You want to see him or not see him hit Austin with the chair, and now we gotta wait a week.
Yeah, if I recall correctly, they show what happens at the beginning of
Oh.
next week's Raw. If I recall, I don't know. It's been a long time, guys. Like
You'll
24
have to
fucking
tune into the
years.
show next
Gotta
week to
tune
know.
into the show.
Yeah,
to
I'll
know.
tune into the
Yeah.
show next week to know.
Keep it going, guys. But I mean, we're on the trek, guys. We're on the road to WrestleMania. We're getting there. I'm excited to see what goes down. Anything else you guys want to add before we sign off for tonight?
No, this is 3 weeks in a row of really good Raw, really good television, and they're
rolling.
keeping up. Just keep going. Yeah, exactly. Just
Rolling.
keep these good shows rolling. They're really hitting a stride.
Okay, awesome. Well, that's it for us this evening, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I am the good Dr. Legend saying goodbye for the magnificent Brett Evers.
Yeah.
The Supreme Submission Machine, Angelo. And No Ego, Weasel Magnific.
Boom!
So long, guys. We will see you next week.